Now, I think another film that really taps into it's better to watch as an adult is Inside Out.
Yeah.
I mean, kids, you can appreciate it, it can be cute, but as far as like delving into memories, it disappears as you get older. It's fascinating how they do that. It just, you see, literally see the wheels turning in these kids' head and changing as you grow up. And as a kid, I don't think that's something you just fully get into.
No, I don't think a kid of a certain age could understand the idea that a memory can be good and bad, like bittersweet. You know.
Right.
You know.
What was that character like when she was down in that pit? That she forgot about it. He disappeared.
Was the invisible friend?
Yeah.
Or the imaginary friend.
The imaginary friend. That's
that was
right.
heartbreaking.
That
yeah, when
was.
he sacrificed himself. That was a tough moment.
For her to live and like, wow, that's deep, man.
We watched that my senior year of high school, and that scene I was like, come on, man, don't look like a pussy in front of this bro.
Make it.
I'm gonna be all right. I gotta use the bathroom, teacher.
Was that the same director as Monsters Inc.?
I don't know who directed Monsters Inc.
Dang it! Oh, I wish I'll have to look
Dennis
up his name.
Vaudeville?
No, I'll have to look up his name. I'm embarrassed I forgot. But Monsters Inc., man, probably a top
5 for me.
Top 5.
There's no way it gets out of 5.
And saying top 5 in Pixar is like among the best animated movies of all time. It's
among the best damn movies of all time, honestly.
Yeah.
Pixar at its prime was better than, 90% of all movies we see today, let alone animated movies. I mean, they just hit you on every level. Like, they've got moments of darkness. They've got, only so dark because it's Pixar. But, humor, adventure. I mean, the list is endless. Like, they never really missed the mark on anything they were going for.
No.
Like, they never shot for this thing or that thing
such a good
and
streak
failed to
going
reach
on.
it. Like, they always hit the tones perfectly and they balanced everything and just excellent. I mean, there's just nothing more to say about it. They're perfect films.
Yeah. And Toy Story, I mean, it was just incredible with the toys and Bug's Life. I feel like they truly got ingenious with Monsters Inc. because the tap into there actually is a monster in your closet coming in and they're using power off the screams of children, which sounds terrifying if you think about it. But when you watch it, it's like, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
And then you got Boo coming into the children's or the monsters world, but yeah, that's a film I could watch over and over.
I need to watch that again.
Fantastic.
I'm going to say that a lot before this segment's over.
What do you think
of
of
this
Finding
podcast is over?
What do you think of Finding Nemo? Some people don't like it. I
liked it less when I got older. I liked it more as a kid, and I don't know why I liked it less as I got older.
Yeah.
But it just, I don't know, it didn't quite reach that like Monsters Inc. level. Maybe it's just.
It's a father going after his son. I mean, it's touching.
Yeah.
I like it a lot personally, but I know some people. When I was younger, there was one guy like, "Oh, Finding Nemo's gay." It's like, what's gay about it? But just it doesn't resonate with everybody.
Ellen DeGeneres, but nothing
well,
in the movie.
Fair enough.
Which if you want to go to Finding Dory, that's one of the better movies they've done in years. That got almost.
Yeah.
If anything, I like it almost as much as Finding Nemo, but there's very little recognition the movie gets.
Yeah, I mean,
you
Finding
never hear that
Nemo
come up in a conversation.
is seen as a Pixar classic. So when Dory came out, did it live up to every bit as Finding Nemo? I don't know.
I think it did because I wasn't the biggest. I was the biggest Finding Nemo fan. When I watched it like a year or two ago, I was like, it's good, but it's not. It's not really like hitting me. Maybe it probably sound like a monster because there's that scene where like all the eggs are eaten by something. I think it's a shark. I can't remember. But I mean,
I remember I was a kid in theaters watching that, and Pixar movies, you're gonna have these parents bringing the 2-year-old. My dad and I there, and then all the eggs got eaten, and this little kid's like, "What happened to Nemo's mommy?" Just starts crying. Like, keep your kid away. They're not ready for this.
Don't mess with my adult films, all right?
Yeah, right. Exactly. This is for the men.
Keep little Chadwick at home. I don't want him in my adult movie.
Oh man. Yeah.
It's like the Avengers Endgame. You couldn't really get mad, spoiler alert, when Robert Downey Jr. died and the 4-year-old was crying. Like, it is PG-13, but at the end of the day, they're still going to take their kids to the movie.
I know.
That's kind of a random tangent, but that was like what I kept telling myself when I wanted to get up and throw popcorn at somebody.
I am so looking forward to seeing Toy Story 4. And in my mind, I'm like, what is the latest showtime I can go to? Because if I go early in the day, I'm going to have to deal with kids who have never even seen a Toy Story movie before. Like, kids... No. You wait.
Yeah. This generation is not ready for Toy Story.
If there's a midnight showing, I'm going to that one because kids are not going to be there.
Dude, this is crazy to me to think about, but it just occurred to me, kids, I mean, seeing this movie of like that were born after. I mean, I guess the audience of this film is people that were like born after Toy Story 3. I mean, to me that's crazy.
I mean, you were born after Toy Story 2, right?
I was, yeah. I was born in 2000, so like, it's wild to think about. Like, I just can't believe it's been 9 years.
I know.
That's just
when did Toy Story 3 come out?
2010. Yeah, so I think it's literally been exactly 9 years. It's crazy to think about.
All right, let's go from the greatest to the worst. There's not many bad Pixar films.
They stick out very easily, though.
They do.
There's so few.
Probably most disappointing, I'd say, is the Good Dinosaur. It's just so forgettable.
It's not even.
It's
like I can't even find something to pull out of it and use as like a conversation piece. It's like
it looked good. It looked pretty.
Yeah, I heard it was like a passion project. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I thought it was like a big concept movie that it was just something people there at Pixar wanted to do for a really long time. I mean,
and they thought it was gonna be good.
Yeah, you even had. I remember someone did a video where there was like Easter eggs where you had. I think it was the gas station in Toy Story 1. You had like a dinosaur that was called like the Good Dinosaur. I don't know if it was called that.
Oh,
it was
you're
symbol,
right. You're right.
Essentially the same like logo for the movie.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And you know, when I first heard, it's ridiculous, but it's Pixar. It's not operating on the rules of reality, and dinosaurs can't talk anyway. So I was thinking when I heard about the plot for the Good Dinosaur, it's going to be like dinosaurs driving cars, dinosaurs. Like that could have been kind of fun. There's just something so mundane.
What if dinosaurs were the reason we're in the environmental problem we are today? They were burning fossil fuels with actual fossils.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I figured like they would just do a whole play on like, well, what if? Because I mean, if you had meat-eating dinosaurs exist, you wouldn't have humans exist. I mean, like you'd be.
Yeah. It didn't really try anything except I think were the dinosaurs talking and the kids weren't talking or something like that. The humans were.
Yeah, that's right.
It was like an Ice Age approach, I guess, but
yeah.
I don't know. Cars 3
just didn't make me feel anything.
Just no.
Haven't seen Cars 3. Cars 2, I was like in 5th grade.
Cars 3 had one great moment where they were. It was like a figure-8 drive where it was a demolition derby essentially. Where Lightning McQueen was out there. That was it. Other than that, completely forgettable. Cars 2, if it wasn't Pixar, it'd probably be a good movie. But that was the first one. You're like,
I don't remember it that way. I just remember it being like an embarrassment of a film, period. But it is made for, like, I was obviously like a prepubescent kid when I watched it, but that is still a little old for like Pixar. I mean, Pixar is, you know.
So leading up to Cars 2, we got the Toy Stories, Bugs Life, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, Incredibles, Cars. Cars is a good movie, first one.
I did like the first Cars.
Ratatouille, WALL-E, Up.
You know what? Did Paul Newman, sorry to interrupt your train of thought, but did Paul Newman, was he alive or had he already died before 3 or 2? Like, I can't really remember.
He died, I want to say, before the first one was released.
Really?
I think. It was right around that time. I don't know, I'll have to look that up.
I'm trying to think of a Cool Hand Luke joke to make.
Jamie, look that up.
Yeah. Jamie, get your ass working about that. Well, we're not paying you for this. But,
yeah.
I completely, you know, my tangent on Paul Newman, I completely missed. What were you going to say next?
I don't know. We'll come back to it.
We'll get back to you in part 3.